Howdy everyone, and welcome once again to the Shonen Flop Language Supplemental. I am your host, Tucker Watley, and this time we are covering the series Chainsaw Man? Hang on, that's not a flop. That series is really popular and stuff. Man, I'm gonna have to go and write a bad review of it on iTunes. Just really shout into my computer. Anyway, doesn't seem to be a lot of weird or complicated things going on with the names this time, so let's just jump in, why don't we? First up, we have the name of the author himself. He is Fujimoto Tatsuki. Fujimoto Tatsuki. And you will notice that there was a whispered vowel there, so the tsuki is usually just pronounced as tsuki, like that, so it's Tatsuki instead of Tatsuki. Usually. Also, fun fact, the Fujimoto, that Fuji is not the same as Mount Fuji. The name is actually written with the characters for Wisteria and Source, Wisteria being a type of tree. And I actually didn't know this. I looked up how the name of Mount Fuji is written in Japanese, and apparently Mount Fuji in Japanese, written out literally, means Rich Samurai Mountain. Guess there was a bunch of wealthy samurai living around it at some point. Weird, huh? Anyway, it's Fujimoto Tatsuki. Fujimoto Tatsuki. Fujimoto Tatsuki. Fujimoto Tatsuki. Next we have the main character who is Denji. Denji. Pretty easy. And his name is just written out in katakana. There's no kanji there. A lot of these names are actually just written out in katakana. All the personal names are. Then there is Denji's self-proclaimed owner, Makima. 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 Once again, that is just katakana. And keep in mind that the first syllable and the last syllable are going to be pronounced exactly the same, so no Makima, ma at the end like that. It's ma. Makima. Makima. Kind of sounds like I'm saying Marky Mark with a really heavy Boston accent. Next is Hayakawa Aki. Hayakawa Aki. Ha-ya-ka-wa Aki. And keep in mind, it's not Hayakawa Aki. It's ha-ya. The ha and ya are separate syllables. This one, the family name, is super simple. The kanji just means fast river. Probably from a place of origin, probably a really common name. And Aki is just written out in katakana. It probably means autumn. Next is Higashiyama Gobeni. Higashiyama Gobeni. Higashiyama Gobeni. Higashiyama Gobeni. You'll notice that I put in another whispered vowel there. It's kind of a guess on my part. But if you're familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, there is, of course, the character Higashikato Josuke, and that Higash is exactly the same. So the name Higashiyama means East Mountain. Higashi is East, but vowels like this tend to become whispered in compounds like this, so the Higashikata. So I'm kind of applying that to the Higashiyama. It's probably pronounced like that, most of the time it'd be pronounced like that, unless you're saying it very slowly. I doubt they say Higashiyama. The personal name is Kobeni. That's just written out in katakana. Not really sure what's up with that, so Kobeni. All those are short syllables, so put together it's Higashiyama Kobeni. Higashiyama Kobeni. Next is the name of a demon, Pochiata. 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 Remember, it's not Pochiata, it's Pochiata. Remember, all the syllables are pronounced the same, and you do want to pronounce that T. You don't want to say Pochiata. It's ta. Next is the character Kishpe. 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 Another whispered vowel there, the shi. And it's written in kanji this time, and the kanji just means shore of a body of water. Seems to be pretty common name. The character Rohan in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has this family name, Kishpe Rohan. We also have Aki's first partner, Himeno. 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 It's written with kanji that means Princess Fields. I don't really know what the significance of that is, but That's what those kanji mean. And remember, it's not himeno, it's himeno. The hime is princess and the no is field. Himeno. I hope y'all enjoyed this little guide and also found it somewhat educational. As always, I've been your host, Tucker Whatley, and you can follow me on the internets at my Twitter at Tucker Whatley, at TuckerWhatley, and you can also check out some of the stuff I've done in the past at my personal website, tuckerwhatley.com. It's spelled exactly the same way. See you, Space Cowboy!